Good evening and welcome to the State of Business. I'm Nishani Piguera. First, a look at the stories that made headlines tonight. New voter registry out, voters asked to check their names. And IPS says China's latest 5-year plan creates opportunities for Sri Lanka. Chairman of Elections Commission Mahinda Deshapriya says there is a decrease in new voter registrations this year. Addressing the media, he said anyone can check whether their names are included in the latest voter registry by logging into the Election Commission's website. Deshapriya further said new voter registries are also on display at divisional secretariats, district secretariats and provincial council secretariats.
මේ ලයිස්ට් චෙක් කරනකොට තමන්ගේ නම නැත්තම් මොකද වෙන්න ඕනේ අපිට නම් වල අඩුවකුත් මේ සැරේ පේනවා සාමාන්‍යයෙන් අවුරුද්දකට අපේ නම් ලක්ෂ 3ක් වැඩි වෙනවා අපේ 2,20,000ක් 25,000ක් විතර වගේ ප්‍රමාණයක් තමයි නම් වල වැඩිවීම තියෙන්නේ ලයිස්ට් වල නම් නැති අයට ලීම් කරන්න දෙන කාල සීමාවේදී නම් 50,000ක් 60,000ක් විතර වෙනවා ඒ වුණොත් අපේ වැඩිවීම 2,75,000ක් විතර වගේ තමයි වෙන්නේ අපිට හිතනවා ඇවරේජ් එකට වඩා 25,000ක් විතර අඩුවක් තියෙනවා කියලා කාගේරි නම ලයිස්ට්ුවේ නැත්තම් ඒගොල්ලන්ට පුළුවන් අපේ ওই හිමිකම් ඉල්ලීමේ කියන පෝරමය එවන්න මැතිවරණ කාර්යාලවල. හිමිකම් පෝරමය නැති වුණා පුළුවන් ලියුමක් ලියලා එව්වත් ඇති.
The chairman of Election Commission also expressed views on the local government polls which is due to be held. He said the commission expects that the work of the delimitation commission would be finalized by the end of this month. However, Deshapriya stressed the delay in holding the local government polls is beyond the control of the commission.
අපි දැනටමත් ඒක තමයි කියන්නේ. ඡන්දය කල්යාමට හේතුව පැහැදිලි කරන්නයි කියන්නේ. කල්යාමට හේතුව සැබෑ හේතුව ඇත්තටම 2012 දෙසැම්බර් මාසේ මේ පනත බලාත්මක කරේ නැත්තම් ඔය දැන් තියෙන සංශෝධන පනත අපිට පරණ පනත යටතේ ඡන්දේ තියන්න තිබුණා. නෑ දැන් කල්යන එක සාධාරණයක් තියෙනවා මොකද දන්නවද හේතුව දැන් ඡන්දේ තියන්න බෑ පරණ ක්‍රමයේ ඡන්දේ තියන්න බෑ කොට්ටාස නිර්ණය වෙලා පනතේ තියෙන අඩුපාඩු හැදෙනකන් ඡන්දේ තියන්න බෑ මොකද දැන් පනතේ නොමිනේෂන් පේපර් එක පවා වැරදි අපි අදයි නෙවෙයි මේක අපි පැහැදිලි කරේ අපි ඉස්සෙල්ලම ලිව්වේ 2013 පනත ආපු ගමන්
Minister Mahinda Samarasinghe says the United Nations has a very clear understanding of how the government is handling the reconciliation process. Addressing the media on the UN Secretary General's recent visit to Sri Lanka, the minister said that the UN chief has clearly conveyed this message to the government.
මම බොහොම පැහැදිලිව කියන්න කැමතියි ජනාධිපතිතුමා ප්‍රමුඛ අගමැතිතුමා ප්‍රමුඛ අපේ මේ සම්මුතිවාදී රජය මේ රටේ පුළුල් සංහිඳියාවක් ඇති කිරීමේ අවශ්‍යතාවය හරිහැටි තේරුම් අරන් දේශපාලන වමනාවකින් ඒ ගමන යන්න දැන් පටන් අරන් තියෙනවා. ඒකයි මං හිතන්නේ මේ රජයේ සුවිශේෂභාවය. නිකම් වචන වලට පමණක් සීමා කරන්නේ නැතුව දේශපාලන වමනාවකින් පොලිටිකල් විල් එකක් පදනම් කරගෙන තමයි මේ ගමන යන්න පටන් අරන් තියෙන්නේ. එතකොට මේවා ඇත්ත වශයෙන්ම බන්කිමූන් මහලේකම්වරයා ප්‍රධාන එක්සත් ජාතීන්ගේ සංවිධානයේ හරිහැටි තේරුම් අරන් තියෙනවා.
The Institute of Policy Studies says China's efforts to limit its excess production capacity under the 5-year plan will create a window of opportunity for developing nations, including Sri Lanka, to obtain vital foreign direct investment. The institute said that the close ties between Sri Lanka and China, coupled with the Sri Lanka's proximity to international trade routes, make it an ideal destination for investments to be reallocated. IPS said the close diplomatic ties provide scope for bilateral ventures that accelerate the transfer of capacity to Sri Lanka. China has shown interest in partnering with the government in developing special economic zones in Hambantota and other regions of the island. The regional focus of the 13th 5-year plan is inextricably linked with China's One Belt, One Road initiative. Sri Lanka, being a strategic partner of the Maritime Silk Road, has the potential to position itself as an Asian growth hub in the heart of the Indian Ocean. The State of Business will return with more news after this short break. Do stay with us. Welcome back. You're watching The State of Business. The third Electrical and Electronic Engineering Research and Project Symposium 2016 was held in Batharamulla last evening. This symposium was organized by the Department of Electrical and Electronic Engineering faculty of the Peradeniya University. More than 30 postgraduate and undergraduate projects were on display at the symposium. Minister Kabir Hashim was the chief guest at the occasion.
You are in a very interesting time because if you take the recent past, more than 40% of the companies who were on the Fortune 500 list in the year 2000 are not on the list anymore. They have been merged or acquired or they have gone bankrupt because they have not kept abreast of the new innovations and changing markets. Take the power sector in Sri Lanka. We are still having thermal power generation plants, turbines fueled by diesel or heavy fluids. SEB has power purchase agreement with some of these generation units at high prices, as much as 30 rupees a unit. Today a unit of power can be supplied at 1/3 of that price, though through more efficient turbines and alternate energy sources. This is very important. But how important is it? If we use those, how competitive our exports will become, how competitive our industries will become, how competitive will we become in our national production.
The minister said this happened because a national agenda was not followed and vested interests took centre stage. He said the time was right to change now. The minister said that the government intends to enter into trade agreements with several other countries to create more opportunities for Sri Lankans.
We as a government will not let our people be endangered or be compromised, certainly not. But we need to be responsive to change. We have to be able to look to challenges coming in from globalization. Some people allege that foreign lawyers, doctors, IT specialists, etc., engineers will come into Sri Lanka and flood our market. People are afraid that this will put them out of their jobs. This is a damn lie. This is a myth and we will not allow that. But we will need to attract certain specialized skills into Sri Lanka for a while if we are to become a hub for high-tech investments. If we are to be a Singapore, a Korea, a Costa Rica, a Brazil or a Malaysia.
We'll be back with the Stock Watch after this break. Welcome back to the show. The market ended the day on a higher note, trading on thin volumes due to gains on Hemas Holdings, which saw the indices marginally gain points. Foreign investors were net buyers for the day, with interest seen on distilleries, Hemas Holdings and Chevron Lubricants. The oil share price index gained 0.99 points to close at 6,524.46, while the S&P SL20 gained 1.25 points to close at 3,593.2. Turnover for the day amounted to 449.3 million rupees. The top traded counters were distilleries with 57.2 million rupees, Hemas Holdings 39.7 million rupees, Lion Breweries 32.4 million rupees, Chevron Lubricants with 30.2 million rupees and Ceylon Grain Elevators with 27.9 million rupees. Institutional and high net worth activity was present on Lion Brewery and Hemas Holdings, whereas retail interest continued on Ceylon Grain Elevators. Foreign inflows amounted to 223.5 million rupees, whilst foreign outflows totaled to 66 million rupees. And now it's time for the Forex rates. And that winds up the show for tonight. We'll see you again tomorrow at the same time. Thank you for watching. Good night.